Good evening and welcome to H.O. Clemens Arena. We are just about set here for the opening tip. Tim Stubbs courtside with you once again. Glad to be with you folks. Texas Southern comes to town and the Golden Lions set for the challenge. Opening tip. It's going to be an over and back call on Texas Southern as we start the game. They got the opening tip and then their point guard, Madarius Gibbs, got it and then he went back in the backcourt with it and it got a little confusing there and turned it over. So the Golden Lions will have the basketball as we start this game. UAPB and Texas Southern, always a good matchup. It's a very talented Texas Southern team. Earlier in the year, knocked off Michigan State and East Lansing. So that lets you know a little bit about the talent of this Texas Southern squad. They are also in the first game of the year tied with the Arkansas Razorbacks with about 10 minutes to go in the game before Arkansas pulled away. UAPB opening possession. 3-point shot up and no good by Giovanni Robinson, and TSU clears the rebound. They'll have it just underway here, not even a minute old in the game. No score. Texas Southern with the basketball here. David Blanks now left side, though, get it on the baseline. A little one-handed floater fadeaway will not go by Chris Thomas. UAPB in transition the other way. Pull-up three-point shot is short by Love. Offensive rebound for a moment was Hanley Jr., but then knocked out of bounds by Thomas of TSU. It will remain UAPB basketball with 33 on the shot clock. McIntyre gets the start here tonight for UAPB along with Robinson, Hanley Jr., Berry, and Love. The starting five for the Golden Lions. And their home gold jerseys with the black lettering. Got a foul on the floor here. It's going to go against UAPB on a illegal screen. And Texas Southern in their Burgundy Road jerseys. Gibbs will bring it up as the shot clock did not start. Now they'll reset it here on the sideline near us. Still no score, 18:42 to play, just underway here in the first half. Golden Lions got their first conference win on Monday night to snap that 0-4 skid, in which the first three games they lost by a total of 9 points all at home, 3 points each. Could have won all three of them. So a tough start to the season at 1-4. But let's see if they can build off that momentum. Nice trap in the corner and nearly a turnover, as Hanley and Berry were able to trap Gibbs in the corner there. Gibbs will inbound it with 17 on the shot clock. Mike Davis still the head coach for Texas Southern, of course, famously known for taking over Bobby Knight's head coaching job in Indiana to a Final Four his first year. Went on to UAB and some other schools, but now he's settled in at Texas Southern. Great pressure and a steal by the Golden Lions. Look out in transition. Robinson back to McIntyre. Misses the layup. The tip by Berry's no good. Loose basketball is going to go to UAPB. $18:10 to play. Fast and furious, but nobody has scored yet. Golden Lions had a 4-on-1 break there and could not get it to go down. Inbound to Berry. They'll set it up, Hanley out high as they get it to McIntyre here. And McIntyre gets it picked by Gibbs. Gibbs going to go all the way and rejected up high by McIntyre. Looked like a pretty clean block, but maybe he got it off the glass. But he went up high to erase that one, but he gets called for the basket interference. But a very athletic play by McIntyre showed he can really get up. So 2-0, the basket goes to Gibbs. Right side, here's Robinson. Dribble drive, give and go. Berry blows the layup. My goodness. Hanley gets the offensive rebound, but Berry should have just went up and dunked it. A beautiful little give and go there, and Berry just missed a little bunny underneath. Here's Robinson again. Dribbled it off the foot of a player, but no kick. Gives it back TSU, and in transition, and a hard foul by Berry is hitting the hard floor was David Blanks, and Blanks was on the bad end of a playoff foul. My goodness. You're going to foul him, I guess, and Barry went up. There was no intent, no ill intent there, just a hard collision, and then Blanks hit the floor very hard, but he's okay. Knocks in the first free throw. It's 3-0. Texas Southern. 17:22 to go. Here early first half. Misses the second free throw. Hanley's got the rebound. He'll kick it ahead. Jovan Love will slow it down. Love playing with that face gear, guarding his nose from a recent injury. Made famous in the NBA by Rip Hamilton many years ago for the Pistons. Here's Hanley. Nice dribble drive in the lane, the layup, score it, and one. And a chance to tie the game here, as Hanley Jr. with a beautiful drive to the basket draws the foul, and he'll toe the line. A chance to tie the game at 3. Hanley, Pine Bluff native, along with Love. .66 junior, and came here out of Mid-South Community College. So one shot here to tie it early in the game. And it rims out, no good. Rebound, Johnson's got it. TSU quickly to Gibbs. Now Johnson gets it back. Out high, trying to go down low to Carter. Nothing there. Here's Gibbs in the lane. That's going to be a travel. Tried to split a double team there, and a little bit of contact, but gets called for steps. 16:45 to go early here. And Texas Southern leading UAPB by 1, 3-2. Here's McIntyre, picked up by Gibbs. Now Robinson's got it. Robinson looks for a screen, gets it from Barry. Now passes it off to McIntyre, who will come out high. Picks up his dribble. Here's Barry. Barry looking to pass it. Love's got it. Love, pull up three, top of the key. Is short, no good. Rebound, Texas Southern. Blanks wants to push it ahead. McIntyre right there on his hip. Gibbs will set it up here to Johnson. Now down low, and going to have a whistle and a foul as they get it to their big man, Jason Carter. And Carter's going to shoot two, but there may be a basket interference here they're going to talk about, as it looked like possibly one of the Golden Lions grabbed the rim with the shot going up, and they may get a basket interference here. Let's see. I think that's what we're going to have. And Coach George Ivory is not very happy about the explanation on the sideline, that's for sure. And they're going to give them, they're going to count the basket for one of the Golden Lions grabbed the rim while he was shooting during the foul. And there's George Ivory. He don't like it, but he's going to have to live with it. So the basket's going to count. So it's 5-2 now, and he'll get one free throw as if it was an and one type of a play. So 16:08 to go here in the first, and they get the and one basket interference here. And he misses the free throw, in and out, no good. So it remains 5-2. UAPB ball. We're 4 minutes into the game here. McIntyre picked up by Gibbs. Has his dribble. Now he'll pass it top of the key here to Love. Love, the handoff. Robinson loses his footing, and a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be on Blanks of TSU, and that's going to lead us to an immediate timeout here. 15:51 to go early in this one. 5-2 Texas Southern with a lead over UAPB. Right back in a moment.
All right, I know this isn't any fun to talk about, but we should. Okay, so who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice.
And I'll try to get the generator going without any gas.
Oh, let's not forget the cell phones, which probably won't work.
Right.
And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
Well, I think we couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
15:51 to go here. Back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. 5-2 Texas Southern with a 3-point lead. Early in this one, UAPB's got the basketball. And they'll try to get a little closer or maybe tie it up here. McIntyre, Robinson, still the same 5 for UAPB except for Trent Whiting, who just checked in. And Robinson gets the friendly roll on the floater in the lane. 5-4 now. And now a turnover as we have a player who goes flying, and that's Robinson, flying over the vacated seat of Coach Ivory over there. My goodness. And he's okay, and good thing Coach Ivory was up out of his seat. He may have got plowed into. And it was a turnover on Texas Southern. Here's Trent Whiting. Whiting trying to go around his man. He'll pull up 10-footer and no good. So Texas Southern has the basketball right back. Gibbs picked up by McIntyre, now right side to Blanks. 5-4, Texas Southern with a 1-point lead. Inside to Carter. Carter is going to get called for the push-off offensive foul as Trent Whiting had good position down low. It's going to be the first on Carter, third team foul on Texas Southern. So McIntyre bring it up, Gibbs right there with him. Some token pressure. McIntyre to Whiting. Whiting spin, goes around his man. Little up and under off the basket and good. Little finger roll. Smooth move there. Trent Whiting with a very, very nice move. The junior from Des Arc, Arkansas. Partially blocked there by Love on the shot inside. UAPB's got it coming the other way. Love wants to go around his man, and he gets a shot blocked this time. Blocked by Carter, and it's going to come away on a run out with TSU, and they're going to have a foul in transition on the way to the basket. Blanks is fouled. So the tempo is picked up here. UAPB with their first lead, leading 6-5. 14:29 to go here in the first. And Blank's first shot is short, off to the left, no good. Pretty good crowd here on hand tonight, as the Golden Lions were away last weekend. As before the game, they had a moment of silence for former assistant coach here for UAPB that was on that NCAA tournament team in 2010, James Wright, who passed away this week, sadly, at the age of 46. Personally, a good friend of mine and a great friend of many here at UAPB as Trent Whiting scores again for the Golden Lions, kisses it off the glass, but so the Golden Lions did have a moment of silence before the game, and respectfully so. He'll be missed, certainly. A turnover as Whiting's got it back. It's 8-6, UAPB by 2 with 13:56 to play. And the Golden Lions, after trailing 5-2 early, on a 6-1 run here to take their first lead with 13:56 remaining here in the first. Marcel Mosley checks in for the first time for UAPB as McIntyre will sit out. Mosley, typically the starting point guard, but comes off the bench here tonight. Here's Robinson, baseline, pull up, 10-footer is good. And Giovanni Robinson makes it 10-6, good guys. Down low, the kick out now, good ball movement, Johnson in the lane. The handoff underneath, nice pass, and the finish, Chris Thomas with the basket, and a nice assist there by Nevin Johnson. Makes it 10-8 UAPB. Robinson picked up by Blanks out high, the three-point line, right wing, now top of the key to Hanley. Here's Whiting, he's been active, 4 points early. Whiting the spin, the kick out. Robinson rise and fire. Yes, sir, for three. Giovanni Robinson hits the three-point shot, and the UAPB lead is at 5, and now a offensive foul is going to be on Nevin Johnson, trying to get position down low on Whiting. And that's the second time Whiting has been fouled as a defensive player. Took a charge, and then again right there. So 13:05 to go first half. UAPB off to a pretty good start here, leading Texas Southern by a score of 13-8 with the basketball. And they need Robinson to shoot well. Inside, Love right to the basket. Score it and one. Jovan Love took it and wasted no time attacking the cup and have a chance for a three-point play. So the Golden Lions being very aggressive attacking the basket. Whiting was doing the same thing, and Jovan Love also. Makes it 15-8. Biggest lead so far, 7 for the Golden Lions. And Love completes the three-point play. So Golden Lions doubling up TSU 16-8. 12:45 to go first half here. Thomas, step back, 15-footer left wing, no good. Love up high for the rebound, and he got hit hard in the face. It actually knocked his face guard off as he readjusted. And I think this is going to be out of bounds. I don't believe there was a foul called there. It just, they stopped it because of that. Love pushes it ahead. Strong drive, left side, nice dish. Floyd, the two-hand jam. And Jovan Love drew in the defense, dumped it off, and Floyd throws it down. It's good basketball. 18-8, lead up to 10 now, largest lead for the Golden Lions. Gibbs will fire three, left wing, no good. And a foul trying to get the rebound. They're going to call a foul on UAPB. Floyd, I believe, is going to get called. That'll be the 15th foul on the Golden Lions, the first on Floyd. With 12:04 to go, the Golden Lions, after trailing 5-2 early, on a 17-3 run here. We've seen them do this before, especially here at home. Top of the key, Gibbs. Nice pass inside and a nice block, but they're going to call a foul on Whiting. But I like the aggressiveness, and Coach Ivory cheering on his team as we head to immediate timeout here with 11:51 remaining first half. UAPB off to a fast start, leading Texas Southern by a score of 18-8. Back in a moment.
So I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
11:51 to play here in the first as we come back from the media timeout here. 18-8, now 18-9. UAPB with the lead. At the foul line, just making that free throw was Tawny Collier, junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and he makes both. So 18-10, stop the bleeding a little bit. UAPB on a really nice run here in the last 5 minutes here in the first half. Javon Love now has done away with the little mask, face guard mask that he had on as it got knocked off, and some players are just not comfortable wearing that, and he went ahead and took it off. UAPB with the ball here is Whiting on the right baseline. Now in the lane, goes up the left-handed hook, about 5 feet out, missed it short. Rebound, Texas Southern. Left side, Gibbs thought about the three. Tough pass in traffic, knocked away and stolen here. Whiting's got it. He'll push it ahead across midcourt. UAPB up by 8 with a basketball here. We get close to the midway point of the first half. Here's Marcel Goins. Goins to Whiting, and ball is kicked hard. It goes flying into the stands and almost took out a lady. She took off running, playing a little dodgeball here. Kickball and then dodgeball. This were arena football, the fans get to keep the ball, but not in basketball. They need it back. Here's Goins. Pull up 15-footer, got it. Marcel Goins. Mosley, rather. And that's a very good sign for Coach Ivory to watch Mosley as he flashed out and Gibbs hit the three here. And that's going to be a great matchup tonight, Gibbs and Mosley. But that's a good sign for Coach Ivory to see Marcel Mosley have some confidence early. He had the leading scorer at 17 points a game for the Golden Lions. 10:25 to go first half, 20-13, UAPB by 7. Here's Hammond in the lane and tried to get it to Love, and Love couldn't handle the low pass and stolen away. TSU back on the other end, attacking the basket, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on, I believe, Floyd with 10:14 to go. So at the line here, it's going to be Chris Thomas, 6'6", junior from Denver, Colorado. First shot is good. Tillman set to check in for UAPB. May come in for Floyd with those 2 fouls. Yeah, Floyd will check out. One more coming up here for Thomas. And he misses the second one, but an offensive rebound by Collier for TSU, and they'll have another chance at it here. Riley, now they'll kick it back out. Gibbs down low. Thomas gets his shot blocked, but they're going to call a jump ball. Alternating possession back to Pine Bluff. With 9:53 remaining here in the first. Love's going to check out as Hanley Jr. comes back in. 20-14, UAPB with the basketball as they inbound it up by 6. Hanley needs some help here, gets it to Whiting. Now to Hammond, who checked in during the last timeout. Token pressure here by Giovanni Mack. Now right side goes to Whiting, a good screen by Tillman in the corner. Hanley the strong drive, and they're going to wave off the basket and call an offensive charge on Hanley. And a nice strong drive, but a offensive foul will wave off his efforts. So 9:37 to go, TSU inbounds it down 6. Mack right side to Gibbs, back to Mack, and Hammond almost comes up with a steal there. Zone defense here by UAPB. They work it back to Gibbs. Now Mack knifes his way in the lane. A little scoop shot off the glass and good. Nicely done, Giovanni Mack, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, with a nice move. Cuts the lead to 4 here. Hanley hands it off to Hammond, way out high, picked up by the freshman Mack. Hammond, and it's going to be a foul on Mack, a little hand check, trying to keep up with Hammond. That's the first on Mack, 16 foul on the Tigers. With 8:55 to go here in the first, Whiting inbounds the basketball to Hammond. Now Love, top of the key here. Right side to Hanley, now Mosley. Screen by Hanley. Double screen here by Love. Mosley, nice pass, and the jam by Whiting. Mosley with a beautiful feed, and Trent Whiting with a great finish as he throws it down. But TSU was not impressed as they quickly get it back up the other end of the court here. And a foul on UAPB as they get it up in transition really fast, but a beautiful feed there by Mosley, and Whiting went up and threw it down in style. So UAPB's lead at 6, 22-16. And the free throw no good here by Chris Thomas with 8:32 to play. Love's going to check out again. Giovanni Robinson back in for the Golden Lions. And missed the second one. Missed both of them, actually. Robinson the rebound for Pine Bluff. 6-point lead for the Golden Lions. Here's Robinson, rise and fire three. A little bit strong this time, trying to get his own rebound, but chased down in the corner by Thomas. TSU, here they are in transition. Gibbs, boy, he's quick. Pull up 15-footer, no good. Nope, it does go. It bounced on the rim twice and then fell in for the 2. 22-18, UAPB by 4. Mosley, cross midcourt. 7:50 to play here in the first. Mosley goes behind the back, trying to get a screen. Now they get it to Whiting. Whiting faces the basket. Now strong drive, and they're going to say it's just a turnover, but it looked like there was some contact as he lost it out of bounds, but that will lead us to a media timeout here. We'll step aside. 7:39 to play. First half, UAPB 22 and Texas Southern 18. Right back in a moment.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until the
No secret that laughter makes you smile.
reliable sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this dangerous, but they are returned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
7:39 remaining here in the first half. 22-18, UAPB by 4. Texas Southern with the basketball as Gibbs will bring it across midcourt. Collier back to Gibbs, looks for a screen from Riley. Now back to Collier. He'll fire the three, top of the key, rims out, no good. And Robinson clears the board for Pine Bluff. They'll push it ahead. And it could have been a foul there as they tried to get it to Marcel Mosley, and Gibbs flashed for it and Both players hit the deck, but they just call it out of bounds off of Gibbs. Here's the inbound from Robinson to Mosley. Now Whiting, left side to Hammond. And I believe a timeout called here by Mike Davis of Texas Southern. Early in the game here, 7:12 to go here in the first half. UAPB 10 of 20 from the field. Of course, 50%, 6 of 10, 60% for Texas Southern. Gold Lions out rebounding TSU by 1, 10-9. Texas Southern with 8 turnovers, the Gold Lions with 6. TSU only attempting 2 threes, or 1 of 2. The Golden Lions 1 of 5. Here's Trent Whiting, 18 on the shot clock. Whiting top of the key here. Drives, nice move, goes up and throws it down. Are you kidding me? A big time move by Trent Whiting at his finest. That's how you do it. Throw it down, big man. He took him to school on that one. Get on the bus. That was a big-time move by Whiting. 3 in the corner, no good. And the putback jam is there for Texas Southern as Tawny Collier. And both these teams are playing above the rim here in the first half. 24-20. Exciting basketball here. Back to Whiting again. He gets it to go. Count it in 1. And welcome to the Trent Whiting Show, ladies and gentlemen. Get your popcorn out. Enjoy the show. My goodness. Whiting playing like a man possessed right now. 26-20, UAPB by 6. Whiting a chance for a 3-point play. And he is putting on a show. The junior from Des Arc, Arkansas. Get some. 6:25 to go here in the first. And he completes the 3-point play. And Trent Whiting off the bench with 11 first half points. And is playing above the rim and at a very high level. 27-20, UAPB by 7, and maybe a turnover here. Let's see, Gibbs able to save it with 17 on the shot clock. Gibbs, that's going to be a reach in as they try to get it down low to Nick Shepard. That's going to be a reach in on Whiting. Trent Whiting with a lot of his family that make the trip over from Des Arc, and got a little cheering section up there. And they're all jacked. And they're loving this whole crowd. Loving what they're seeing out of him, and nobody more excited than Coach George Ivory, getting that off the bench tonight out of Trent with 11 first half points off the bench. But he has gotten stronger in the offseason, and the biggest thing I've seen in him is confidence. And he's really taken off for UAPB. Free throw is good on the second, 27-21. Golden Lions up 6 here. 5:50 to go. Here's Whiting again, top of the key, left side to Robinson. Rise and fire for 3. Will not go as he hits the deck. And Hammond knocks the basketball out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Tigers here. They'll inbound it with 5:45 to go here in the first. Robinson's going to check out of the game as McIntyre will take his spot. We'll have a 3-guard, 2-forward lineup here for UAPB. And now Jordan Brown up off the bench, a sophomore from Augusta, Arkansas. Blanks to Gibbs. Left side. Thomas going to have a whistle and a foul on the baseline before the shot. Fouls on Whiting. That's his third, unfortunately. He's probably going to have to sit out, as he picked up 2 quick ones here to pick up his 3rd foul. First free throw is no good by Chris Thomas, and Thomas has missed about 3 free throws here as Trent Whiting gets a big ovation from the crowd, and he'll sit out with those 3 fouls, but great minutes off the bench for Trent here in the first half. Second free throw is good, makes it 27-22, UAPB by 5 as McIntyre hands it off to Mosley. Picked up by Gibbs. Right side to Hanley here. Hanley trying to get a screen from Tillman. Now it goes to Mosley. Mosley pull up 15-footer. Spins out, no good. The ball was halfway in and just did a little roller coaster spin out there. Knocked out of bounds though by Texas Southern. So Jordan Brown, who just checked into the game, inbounds it to Mosley. 5 minutes to play here in the first. Golden Lions up 5. With the ball, Mosley out high. Looks for a screen from Tillman, gets it. Splits the double team. Nice pass down low, but the shot's blocked. Here on the run out, Thomas gets the and one with the left hand as he spins it off the glass with the left hand. A really nice transition play. With 4:46 to go and a 4-point swing there. The Golden Lions were going up for a shot, get it blocked here on the transition on the other end. Possible 5-point swing as Chris Thomas gets the layup and the foul and gets the roll on the free throws. So 3-point play cuts the lead to 2 here. UAPB by a deuce. 4:40 to go here in the first. Mosley will bring it up, picked up by Gibbs. Here's Mosley, the blow by, nice pass to Tillman. Tillman gets it stripped though. Too much dribbling, you gotta go straight up with it, big fella. Here's Gibbs, and Gibbs gets it blocked in transition as he attacks the basket, hits the floor hard, but a whistle and a foul is called as some bodies are hitting the floor hard here tonight. Both these teams playing extremely hard. And Gibbs comes up holding his left wrist. Never a good sign. Robinson at the scorer's table set to check in for UAPB. And Mack is set to check in for Texas Southern. First shot is good. One more coming up for Madarius Gibbs, the senior guard, leader of this team out of Newman, Georgia. And he gets the second one to go. So we are tied at 27 with 4:25 remaining in the first. So UAPB had a 7-point lead, but Texas Southern comes storming back to tie it here. The Golden Lions' largest lead was 10 at 18-8. Here's Robinson, now to Tillman on the left block. Turnaround hook shot off the glass, misses everything. Offensive rebound, Hanley gets the bang and just misses the bucket, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Hanley Jr. to the line for a pair. That foul was on Nevin Johnson, and that's his second personal, team foul number 8 on the Tigers. 4:03 to go. Thaddeus Hanley Jr. will toe the line here for 2 free throws. And makes the first. This week being around college basketball, being acknowledged, Coaches versus Cancer. You'll see all the head coaches, even though they have their nice suits on, wearing their sneakers. And that's a gesture of solitude for Coaches versus Cancer. Awareness this week. See it around college basketball all over. And same thing here tonight. An offensive foul on Texas Southern here on the other end. Nick Shepard lowered his shoulder, and the Golden Lions will take a 28-27 lead into this media timeout here with 3:46 remaining. Golden Lions up over the Tigers by 1.
I don't know what's happening. Start a new chat. What did I do? Okay. Wow. That is so weird.
Hey! Hi!
Oh my gosh. Hi! God, I don't even know what to say right now. I'm so nervous. Gia, you're so big. Come closer to the camera. Wait, now you're in my face. That was so good.
3:46 remaining here in the first half, and not a real high-scoring first half, but it has not lacked excitement, that's for sure. Seen some thunderous dunks, some really great plays for both teams, but the Golden Lions lead it by 1, 28-27 with 3:46 to play before intermission. Golden Lions will inbound the basketball. They will have on the floor Robinson, Hammond, McIntyre, Mosley, and Henley Jr. The 5 for UAPB. The big spark plug was Trent Whiting, 11 points, a couple of thunderous dunks, but he's having to sit out. He got a couple of quick fouls on him. He's got 3 now. McIntyre in the lane. He's going to get called for steps. Had a little stutter step there and gets called for traveling. That turnover will give it back to the Tigers, down 1. The freshman Mack will bring it across midcourt, picks up his dribble now to Blanks. Max got it top of the key here. Now to Blanks. Right side, back and forth they go, having a hard time breaking this zone defense. Now attacking it, the kick out. Mack will spot up for 3, misses everything, knocked out of bounds, and it's going to go to UAPB. As the freshman had an open look at the basketball and missed the goal, but it ricocheted off the backboard and then off the hand of Malcolm Riley and out of bounds. So with 3 minutes to go here before halftime, UAPB has a 1-point lead in the basketball. Here's Hanley Jr. in the lane, strong move, goes up, gets it blocked. Blocked by Shepard, and then a foul on Hanley against Gibbs. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul, double bonus. And that's the 3rd now on Hanley. So Golden Lions starting to get in a little bit of foul trouble with 3 on Hanley, 3 on Whiting. First shot, rims out, no good. Chauncey Parker, 6'8" junior from West Memphis out of Eastern Oklahoma State College, comes in. And Gibbs gets the second one to go. Ties the game at 28. Shepard is out, and Jason Carter checks in for the Tigers. 2:40 to go before halftime. Tied at 28 here. Robinson has the basketball out high, was looking for a screen. Now right side to McIntyre. It's a 4-guard set here. McIntyre, the handoff. Robinson, and gonna have a hand check call. Reach-in foul going to be called on Texas Southern. And they're going to get Chris Thomas. And for Thomas, that's his second. Team foul 10, double bonus here. So 2 free throws coming up for Giovanni Robinson, the sophomore out of Itta-Bena, Mississippi. Played at LaFleur High School. First shot is good. One more coming up for G-Rob, and he knocks in the second. 2-point lead for the Golden Lions, 2:25 to go before half. Gibbs will bring it up for Texas Southern. No pressure. Golden Lions set up their zone defense. Now they get after it. Here's Gibbs in the corner, spotting up for three. Could have been a foul there, no call, as it was an air ball. Hammond on the floor with it, can't handle it. TSU gets it back. Never hit the rim. Shot clock did not reset, so the shot clock is at 5. Pull up three, Gibbs, no good. And finally pulling down the rebound was Chauncey Parker. Robinson for three, no go. Missed his last couple. 1.5 to go before halftime. 30-28 UAPB by 2. Missed opportunity there. Here's Gibbs, holds it out high. Right side to Blanks, now back to Gibbs as they try to work it and get to the teeth of this zone defense. Now they'll attack the baseline with it. Thomas, the kick out. Gibbs spots up for three. Short, no good. Offensive rebound. And Parker blocked it from behind on Blanks, and then Blanks loses it out of bounds. 1:11 to go before halftime. 30-28. As I get a little bit of a chuckle, one of my good friends, the play-by-play voice for Texas Southern, calling it a little bit differently than I am. Pull up, no good by Hammond. And Hammond misses it. So TSU a chance here to tie or take the lead. In the lane, that's going to be a foul as Blanks was trying to knife his way through that zone. It's going to be on Hammond, and he has one foul. But double bonus, so 2 free throws coming up here for David Blanks. First one is good. Blanks, a 6'3" junior out of Ohio. And one more free throw coming up here for Blanks, trying to tie the game. And he's got it. We're tied up at 30. 40 seconds remaining here in the first half. Shot clock and game clock about 9 seconds apart. So UAPB could hold it down here, leaving TSU with not very much time. Here on the baseline, Parker kicks it back out to Hammond. And that's going to be an offensive foul as the illegal screen on Parker. With 24 seconds left. Now TSU can hold for the final shot as we're tied at 30 here. Collier set to inbound the ball to Gibbs. And TSU will hold for the final shot of the first half as we're tied at 30. Been an exciting first half and a good game. Top of the key, Gibbs. Needs some help. 2 seconds left. Collier at the buzzer, an air ball, and we are at halftime. Tied at 30. Good first half, good game. UAPB and Texas Southern are all tied up at 30 at the break.
Get caught buzzed driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom.
It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
All right, welcome back inside of H.O. Clemens Arena. Courtside here, Tim Stubbs. Glad to be with you once again, folks, as we're about set for the second half. Exciting first half. Nothing's been decided in this one. We're all tied at 30. UAPB did build an 18-8 lead, but Texas Southern came fighting back to close out the half and tied it up at 30. The leading scorer in the first half coming off the bench was Trent Whiting with 11 points, but he was saddled with 3 fouls. Whiting had a couple of spectacular moves and and dunks and got this crowd rocking, but he'll come off the bench in the second half. As we start the second half of action here, TSU with the basketball to inbound it as we're tied at 30. They quickly get it inside the one-handed throwdown. Cock it back and rock it. Right there was big Nick Shepard, the 6'9" junior from Missouri City, Texas, with the one-handed jam, and Texas Southern back on top, 32-30. Here's Jovan Love down low, nice pass, and the easy layup by Giovanni Robinson, the assist by Love. Good basketball there. Tied at 32. This one just has that feel, going down to the wire again, as all of the home games here in conference play have been just like this, as far as tight, tight, tight down the stretch. Baseline, little floater, not gonna go. Shepard kept it alive, but right to McIntyre ahead to Hanley in transition, and he gets the layup. Nicely done. Chris Thomas was flying from behind trying to block it, but Hanley gets the tough layup in transition. UAPB back up by 2. Right side. Gibbs quickly back to Riley. Down low, knocked away by Hammond, but right back out to Blanks in the corner. Thomas for 3, too strong, no good. McIntyre clears the rebound. Same starting 5, except for Hammond. Hammond's in the starting spot here. There's a 3-point shot. Robinson, yes sir. G-Rob knocks it down. 37-32, 5-point lead for the good guys. 2 minutes in here in the second half. Out high, Gibbs trying to get through this zone defense. Very tough by the Golden Lions. Right side the Blanks, now Gibbs trying to go by McIntyre. McIntyre's going to get called for a reach in here. Coach Ivory telling him move his feet, don't grab. And Marcel Mosley quickly up off the bench. Second foul on McIntyre, who's been logging a lot of minutes the past few weeks. As Coach Ivory's been calling his number a lot, and a guy he's really high on. Here's Gibbs with the basketball, looks for a screen by Shepard, now top of the key. Trying to get it down low. Shepard goes up with a little 5-footer in the lane and knocks it in. 4 points here in the second half for Nick Shepard. UAPB leading by 3 with the basketball here. 2.5 going by here in the second half. Here's Love facing the basket. Pull up, 15-footer, no good. And rebound Thomas for TSU. He'll push it ahead. Gibbs at midcourt, good hands, knocked out of bounds by Mosley. Almost came up with a steal there. Johnson now inside to Thomas. Thomas goes over the left hand, blocked by Hanley. And he secures it, pushes it ahead in transition. Hanley, some contact, no call. Misses the layup, tries to tip it in once and twice, and now chases it down back to Mosley. UAPB will reset it, and George Ivory screaming at the officials, wanting a call there as Hanley was knocked around a bit around the basket. They're really letting them play. Here's Love on the right elbow. Looks to kick it out to Hanley. Now screened by Love. Hanley goes to his right. And trying to get rid of it. 9 on the shot clock. Rise and fire 3. Love off to the right, no good. Frustrated. Missed a couple of jumpers here to start the second half. Here on the right wing, Johnson now top of the key. Good no-look pass from Gibbs, but Shepard is going to spoil his one-handed jam because he took too many steps. A beautiful no-look pass by Gibbs. Wave off the dunk. So the turnover will give it back to UAPB. leading by 3 with 16:14 to play. Mosley will bring it up. Token pressure here by Gibbs at midcourt. Left side to Robinson. Trent Whiting's checked back into the game. Here's Robinson. Pull up 12-footer is good. Little fadeaway, nicely done. Robinson off to a hot start here in the second half. Giovanni Robinson, the leading scorer for UAPB with 16. Golden Lions up 5. Johnson the kick out to Thomas. Here in the right corner. Nice pass inside to Blanks, and Blanks is going to be fouled. And on the floor, but we'll have a media timeout here, so let's step aside. 15:36 remaining. Second half, UAPB 39, Texas Southern 34. Right back in just a moment.
Hi everyone, I'm Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat and a member of the NBA Fit team. I'm here today at the White House to find out why eating healthy can help you perform like a champion.
Well, I eat fruits and vegetables every day because it gives me the energy I need to perform at the top of my game.
Thanks, Dwayne. What about you, Ray?
Drinking water is an important part of my pregame routine so I can stay focused and refreshed. And you can take it from me, eating the right foods can help make you a better athlete.
Oh! Angel!
Pretty good, huh?
15:36 remaining in the game. Early second half here. The Golden Lions up by 5, 39-34. Texas Southern will inbound the basketball. There was a foul right before the media timeout on the floor. So Mack, the freshman guard, will inbound it for TSU. Gets it to Blanks. Blanks dribbles it on the sideline and out of bounds. So the Golden Lions will get it back after the turnover. We'll get our stat sheet here in just a moment. Pull up jumper, in and out, no good. Robinson missed this one and off the foot of a Tiger, so UAPB will get it back here. Robinson now 6 of 12 from the field. He has 16 points to lead the way for the Golden Lions. $11 turnovers for Texas Southern after that last one. UAPB with 9. Here's Mosley behind the back dribble. Left side of Robinson, faces up Mack. Got a height advantage here. Spin, little fade away in the lane. Missed it, but the tip is there for Barry. 41-34, the lead at 7 for the Golden Lions with 14:50 to play. Here's Gibbs, goes by Mosley, the little floater off the glass, no good. Mosley the rebound in transition. Robinson the run out and the jam. Cock it and rock it. Giovanni Robinson, have a game, young fella. 18 in the game and Robinson is filling it. And the Golden Lions are gonna feel their swagger a little bit here as a timeout was called by Texas Southern. We'll keep it here, but 14:29 to play. The Golden Lions lead up to 9 now. Their largest lead was 10 early in the first half. But right now they lead it 43-34 after that Giovanni Robinson breakout dunk. So the Golden Lions playing a little more consistently here tonight, trying to win 2 in a row in conference play for the first time. They started off 0-4, trying to make it 2 in a row and get back in this race. I mentioned a good crowd here tonight. The M4 band is in the house, cheerleaders and students as school and faculty staff are all back in full swing here at UAPB. Getting into late January now. 14:29 to play. Texas Southern will inbound the basketball, trailing by 9 here. The Golden Lions have gone on a run after this game was tied, a 9-zip run here. Here's Gibbs, picks up his dribble. Now Mack, top of the key here, back to Gibbs. Flashing for it is Johnson. Now in the right corner, Blank step back, long 2, rims out, no good. Strong rebound for Berry. Mosley will slowly walk it up the floor here. Picked up at midcourt by Gibbs. Mosley knocking the hand of Gibbs off his side. Back to Love. Love needs some help, picks up his dribble. Now here's Mosley. Nice blow by, goes up and he's fouled. He is fouled on the way to the basket, and I believe he's got 2 shots coming here, and he does. So Mosley with a nice blow by dribble there. And he is sneaky quick. And he's got as good at handles as anybody in the league for sure. First free throw, nothing but net. Lead up to 10 here. One more, give them their game high. They've matched it at 10. And now it's an 11-point lead for the Golden Lions. See if they can sustain it. They've blown some big leads here at home. Got to find a way to go for the jugular and finish it off. 13.5 to play, a lot of game left. Here's Gibbs, top of the key now, right wing. Gibbs gets it back. He goes left with it, little up and under, and he's fouled by Berry in the lane. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Darius Gibbs, the senior from Georgia. Thaddeus Hanley Jr. set to check in for the Golden Lions. And that is the 4th foul on Berry. And he misses the first. One more coming up for Gibbs. Gibbs has 10 points in the game. He is the leading scorer for Texas Southern tonight. And one more shot. And he's got the second. So the Golden Lions inbound the basketball, leading by 10 here with 13:20 remaining in the game. Here's Mosley, picked up by Gibbs. Now Whiting's got it out high. Top of the key here, Whiting. Isolation play, Whiting spins, needs some help, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out to Hanley. Now hands it off to Mosley. 14 on the shot clock. Mosley. Crossover, pull up for 3, rims out, no good. Wanted that one. That would have been sweet, just didn't finish it. And it's going to be a block on Mosley as Thomas comes flying down the lane and rams right into him, but Mosley just kind of got in his way by accident there. Here's Blanks. Left side, Gibbs. Tough little leaner in the lane, no good. Tipped out to Robinson. Here's a run out. Mosley in transition to Hanley. Slam it in the bonus. Yes, sir. Hanley goes up above the rim and throws it down and gets the bang in the bucket. And the Golden Lions playing at a very high level right now. Leading by 12, 47-35. And misses it, but tipped out to Hanley, gets it back and then stolen. Blanks with a nice pick. Now he'll take it in transition. He'll be fouled on the way to the basket, and they're going to give him the NBA continuation on that one. As it looked like he was fouled before he went up for the layup, but he got the old classic NBA and one right there. Ties it at 47. And fouls on Mosley, that's his second. And Blanks has 6 in the game. He's at the line for 1. He completes the 3-point play. Cuts the lead to 9. Just under 12 and a half remaining. Good game. Mosley, another crossover. The blow by, the floater, it's short. Just not able to finish. And here's Blanks again in transition. Throws up a tough layup, kind of out of control. And kept alive here by Texas Southern. Now we're going to have a foul underneath, and Blanks is playing with a lot of intensity. Boy, he's got a high motor. And he's playing with a lot of intensity right now, and he picks up the foul, getting frustrated. He wanted a foul called as he went to the basket, but didn't get it. And he's pretty upset about it. .12:09 to go. UAPB will inbound it, leading by 9. Jalen Floyd's checked into the ball game. Hanley will sit out and get a breather. Big guy has been running the floor. Here's Trent Whiting. Nice drive to the basket with the left hand, and he's fouled, and he's mad because he should have made the layup or dunked it, because he was right there at the cup and didn't finish it, but he'll shoot 2 free throws after this media timeout. We got a good one here at the Hyper tonight. 11:52 remaining in the game. UAPB 47, Texas Southern 38, 9-point lead for the good guys. Right back in a moment.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs, just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed? That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
.11:52 remaining. Fast and furious pace here in the second half. UAPB leading 47-38. Trent Whiting to the line for 2 shots. Had 11 first half points, and he's starting to be more active here in the second half. Makes his first free throw. He's got 12 now. And missed the second. So the lead at 10 for the Golden Lions. Tigers with the basketball here. Gibbs, top of the key. Johnson now to Blanks. Back to Johnson. Thought about the 3. Passes it up. Here's Blanks. Strong drive to the basket. Ran right into Floyd. Gets it back. Tosses it up inside. And Thomas gets the bucket. Cuts it to an 8-point game. 11:20 to play. Here's Floyd. He holds it out high. Top of the key. Left side. Whiting's got it. Whiting. Now we'll give it to Hammond, who holds it out high. 10 on the shot clock. Got to move here. Right side to McIntyre. Love wants it on the block. Love backs his man down. Little fadeaway is short. Had the smaller man on him and missed it here on the other end. Gibbs takes it all the way to the rim. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Stops the clock at 10:49. It's on Jalen Floyd. That's his 3rd personal. Two shots here for Gibbs, and he gets the roll on the first. Gibbs in the game. Now 4 of 5 from the line. And makes the second. So it's a 6-point game here. The Golden Lions inbounded. Some pressure here by Texas Southern. Full court pressure. Now they'll back off. Hanley will bring it up himself. Picked up by Johnson. Now to Whiting. Whiting. Nice spin, little fadeaway, and missed this one. Trying to reach in and get a tie up. Instead, they call a foul on Hammond. And that's his second. And team foul number 8. 1-and-1 coming up here for TSU, and they're going to shoot a lot of free throws if they're already in the bonus. We're not even at the 10-minute mark of the second half yet. So the Golden Lions had an 11-point lead at one point. Now it's down to just 6 here. And could be less than that, although Thomas misses the front end. Here's a run-out pass. McIntyre is fouled hard, and it may be an intentional. Let's see, it is. It's going to be an intentional foul called, and Coach Mike Davis is having to be restrained here on the sideline for Texas Southern as he about ran onto the court. It was like a football-type post pass to McIntyre. He caught it and was getting ready to go up for the dunk, and he was fouled hard by Blanks. They called an intentional foul with 10:22 to go. And the officials are talking it over. .48-42 is our score. As the officials talk it over here, and we'll see what we got, what they're going to come up with. They could come over and look at the monitor if they want. We could rewind it and show them a replay here courtside if they wanted to look at the play again. This would be an instance where that would come into play to see if it was an intentional foul or not, or what kind of level of foul it's going to be. If it's like a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2, there are different levels. It depends on if they considered a flagrant 2, a player could be ejected, or could be 2 shots in the ball back. It just really depends on what they want to come up with as far as a judgment call on this. They bring both coaches over. No, Coach Mike Davis is not really liking it. Now George Ivory doesn't like it. Now Coach Ivory is really not liking it. So I don't know what's being said over there. I was going to say it'd be great if we could listen in, but I don't know if we could put that over the air. Well, 10:22 to play, as this game is very intense between these two. The Golden Lions need it now. Both coaches kind of got a grin on their face and walk out satisfied. So they're going to tell the scorers table what happened, and then LaRon with the PA will explain it to all of us in the building. At the very least, McIntyre should be shooting 2 free throws, as he went up for the layup or the dunk or whatever and was fouled. So he should be at the line for at least 2 shots, but they're going to maybe call a double technical here apparently, because you got here on the other end, you got Nevin Johnson was trying to go to the foul line. So I guess they may have called a double technical. Really don't understand that, unless it was something that happened after the play. So they called an unsportsmanlike technical foul against the Golden Lions, I guess, after the play. And missing the first free throw was Nevin Johnson. He'll shoot 1 more here. He makes the second. Now the Golden Lions should be shooting at least 2 free throws. They called it on McIntyre, who was fouled. There was a flagrant 1 foul called, so he'll shoot 2 free throws here, and then he should get free throws for. Well, he made both of them. And now the Golden Lions should get the ball back here, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Now, let's see. Yeah, they will. Okay, that's confusing. But anyway, so the Golden Lions will get the ball here. And now Mike Davis wants the ball back. It's confusing because the coaches or Mike Davis doesn't understand it. Now they're going to have to come and talk it over, and this has just gotten to be a whole thing here. With 10:22 to go, McIntyre made both of his flagrant foul free throws, so the Golden Lions back up 7. UAPB will inbound the basketball. That's what's happening. Here's Hammond on the inbound. Step back. Now to Hanley in the lane. Hanley is going to get called for traveling. He took a bump there. They didn't call the foul, so he was already up in the air. He had to come down with it and got called for traveling. So Texas Southern will get the basketball back here, down 7 as we approach the 10-minute mark. In the corner, Blanks for 3. Too strong, no good. Up high for the rebound is Whiting. He got a shot to the face there. There's Hammond. Right side, they'll get it to Floyd. They're working around the perimeter. Whiting in the corner. Now Hammond will drive right with it. Strong drive, and the scoop off the glass is good. Tevin Hammond with a nice take to the basket. Lead back to 9 for the Golden Lions, and the play clock, or the shot clock rather, did not start on time. .9:20 to go. It's been a good one here. UAPB leads 52-43. Here's Gibbs to Mack. Now on the baseline, Thomas goes up strong to the basket, scored and one. Nice driving basket in the foul for Thomas. Chris Thomas, the junior from Denver, Colorado. Fouls on Jalen Floyd. That's his 4th. He'll check out as Barry, with his 4 fouls, will check in. And now Love's going to come back in, and he's got his Jason mask back on. With 9:12 to go. Free throw, no good. Rebound, McIntyre. So UAPB up 7 with the basketball here. Every possession down the stretch here is so critical. Top of the key, Love. Now left side to Hanley. They'll work it back to Whiting here. 15 on the shot clock, inside to Love. Love goes up off the glass, short, no good. Battle for the rebound off the foot of a Golden Lion player, and it's going to go back to TSU. .8:40 to play. Here's Gibbs, left side to Mack. Back to Gibbs. .18 on the shot clock, inside. That's going to be an offensive foul or a travel. He backed into Whiting pretty hard, and he shuffled his feet while doing so. That was Jason Carter, their big 6'9" forward, trying to take it to the smaller Whiting, but traveled with it. So the Golden Lions got it back up 7. As we approach the 8-minute mark here. Hanley in the corner. They'll work it back top of the key to Love. Here's Hammond. Strong drive, kick out. Whiting, the kick out. McIntyre for three. No good. Rebound Thomas for TSU. Pushes it ahead in transition. Thomas now to Mack in the corner to Gibbs. Gibbs, the blow by and the layup, but he missed it. Underneath, Thomas is there to clean it up. Makes it a 5-point game, 7.5 to play. Timeout called by George Ivory. The next dead ball timeout will have a media break, but right now it's just a timeout by the Golden Lion bench. So we'll keep it right here. With 7:38 to go, a tight, tough, intense game here. UAPB leading pretty much throughout the game. A couple of 2-point leads sporadically by Texas Southern. But for the most part, the Golden Lions have led throughout this game. UAPB will inbound it here. 7:38 to play. 52-47. Inbound, McIntyre. He'll push it up. Left side of the floor, now gets it to Hammond. Right side to McIntyre. Looking for a screen from Love. They'll pass it to Love. Love looking down low, nothing there. Now Hanley, left side. Hammond, little pump fake, dribble drive in the lane, the kick out. McIntyre, little floater in the lane, short. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be taken by TSU. Good defense there. 7 minutes to play. Texas Southern with the ball, down by 5. Cross-court pass to Mack, left wing, top of the key, now back to Gibbs. On the baseline, lowers his shoulder, Thomas to Mack, the kick out to Gibbs. Strong drive, little floater off the glass, no good, but the tip is there for Jason Carter. With 6.5 to play, it's a 3-point game. And I guess we have another timeout here. I have a media timeout, we'll step aside. 6.5 to play. 3-point game, 52-49. The Golden Lions over Texas Southern by 3.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love. .33 remaining as this intense battle between UAPB and Texas Southern continues. It's now a 3-point game. The Golden Lions had a lead of 11 at one point. Here in the second half, but it's down to just 3 here with 6.5 to play. Pine Bluff will inbound it. Robinson. Picked up by Gibbs.
Now passes to Hanley. Hanley around the three-point line. Now gives it to Robinson out high, top of the key here. Screen, pull up three, off to the left, no good. Had a chance to double her lead there, but it's all or nothing. Here's Thomas again, flying that baseline. He loses it, and a steal by Hanley in transition. Now he'll slow it up here and give it to the point guard, Mosley. So Mosley will slow it down. 5:45 to play. UAPB up 3 with the basketball. Here's Mosley, now to Floyd. Gives it back to Mosley off of a screen. Mosley in the lane, a little floater is partially blocked, no good. And now on the run out, here comes Mack off the glass, gets the layup to go, and it's a 1-point game. Just over 5 minutes left. And it's 52-51. Mosley in the lane, the spin, little pump fake off the glass. He's fouled. He's maybe got away with a walk there, but he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Of course, a limited crew tonight. My man Archie Howard down underneath one of the baskets. Of course, Shelley's in the broadcast room off to the side doing the graphics and switching, and my man Randy Kelley is up top running 2 cameras himself tonight, which, trust me, is not easy. First free throw is good by Mosley. UAPB up by 2. Make it 3. Mosley knocks in both shots. .450 to play, anybody's game. Blanks gets it stripped and stolen by Mosley. Here's a run out, 3-on-2. Hanley gets the layup to go. He put just enough English on it where it just crawled over the rim. It just almost sat there teetering on the rim, and it finally fell through. UAPB by 5. Big time defensive play there by Marcel Mosley. 56-51, 4:20 to go, going up. And the ball fake results in a easy 2, but Hanley hits the floor hard on the big ball fake there by Jason Carter. He saw Hanley coming up attempting to block it, but he didn't leave the ground yet, so he had a hard ball fake. And Hanley went airborne and crashed down hard, but he's going to remain in the game, but he's going to sleep well tonight. He's going to have a lot of bumps and bruises, and that's off the foot of Mosley, although he took some contact and got knocked to the floor. The ball rolled and hit his knee off his leg and out of bounds, but the reason for that was because he was bumped from behind and probably should have been a foul call. So with 4:13 to go, Texas Southern's going to get it back here, down by 3. Here's Gibbs, this time the blow by, nice pass and the 2 inside by Blanks, the assist by Gibbs. That was good basketball. A 1-point game. 3:50 to go, anyone's game. Neither team giving in. Hammond in the corner, and that's a turnover. As Robinson was trying to throw it to Hanley. Hanley started to cut down the lane, and Robinson threw it out high, and a little miscommunication, and Texas Southern's going to get the basketball back down by 1. We'll take a media break here. 3:38 to play, 56-55, UAPB over Texas Southern by just the slimmest of margins.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
.338 to play. TSU will inbound the basketball, trailing by just 1. So the Golden Lions had a 6-point or a 5-point lead. Now a little 4-0 run here, and after the turnover, Texas Southern can regain the lead here with 3.5 to go. Blanks is going to be fouled by Robinson with 3:33 to play. That's the third. They're actually going to call it on Mosley, the third on Mosley. UAPB still not in the bonus as far as them shooting a 1-and-1, but Texas Southern's been in this bonus before the 10-minute mark. And we're tied after Blanks hits the first free throw. And the second one is good, and just like that, Texas Southern seesaws back ahead by 1, 57-56. 3:25 and counting. And it is anybody's ball game here. Here's Mosley, right side, and that's going to be a foul on Gibbs, and George Ivory was screaming. George Ivory screaming for the foul call. .317 to play, and Mosley at the line. He has a chance now with a 1-and-1 here. Makes the first, and we're tied at 57. Neither team shooting the three well at all. Texas Southern 1 of 11 from downtown, UAPB 2 of 12. That is nothing to write home about. Both free throws are good. The Golden Lions are 14 of 18, however, from the foul line. Those are big. Mosley now 6 of 6 from the foul line. UAPB leads it 58-57, and Mosley's got 8 in the game and 6 of them from the charity stripe. Here's Blanks out high, cross-court pass, and that's going to be a foul on Gibbs. Flashing for it was Robinson. He intercepted it, and Gibbs was also going for it. And Gibbs slammed into Robinson, but Robinson had beat him to the spot, and he had already caught the ball. So the foul's going to go on Gibbs, and Robinson took quite a shot to the face. And now I'm not quite sure what the discussion is, but Robinson took a shot right in the mustache. Three minutes to go. Free throws have been big. UAPB 14 of 18 from the foul line. Although Texas Southern's gotten there 31 times. And he missed it. Of course, he did take a pretty good shot to the face. Maybe not feeling so well at the foul line there, and misses the free throw. He's still kind of shaking his head a little bit, feeling that last hit. 1 point lead for UAPB, 2:40 to go. Texas Southern with the ball. Thomas, cross-court pass. Gibbs passes up the three, drives baseline, floater, wave off the basket. There's a foul on UAPB, but they call it on the floor. They wanted the and one, but I know Texas Southern is from Houston, but this is not the Houston Rockets in the NBA. That would have been a NBA continuation there. They got one earlier, but not this time. But Gibbs to the line, trying to tie it. And he rattles it in. 3 subs, McIntyre, Love, and Whiting check in. Berry, Robinson, and Hanley check out. Tied at 58, 2:35 to go. And Gibbs makes the second. Now Texas Southern back on top by a point. 59-58, 2.5 to play. Left side to Mosley. Drive, kicks it to Love, and gets his shot rejected big time by Nick Shepard. And threw it hard out of bounds. It's going to be UAPB basketball with 2:19 to play. And now they're trying to clean up the floor a little bit. Here's the inbound to Whiting. Hands it off to Hammond. Golden Lions down 1 with the ball here. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. On the drive, and it's going to be a 1-and-1 here. 9 fouls, so the last 1-and-1 for UAPB before they shoot 2. And it's going Blanks. He's been one of their key players tonight with 11 points, and he's got 4 personal fouls now. Barry's going to check in for Whiting for rebounding purposes on the defensive end. Whiting, the better offensive player, will kind of alternate that offense-defense substitution there. Free throw is good for Hammond. We're tied at 59. And Hammond makes both. UAPB back on top. Just over 2 minutes to play, 60-59. The Golden Lions by 1. Gibbs dribbling into some problems. They're going to call a blocking foul. Now Gibbs going back to the line for 2 shots. And, well, we have had a quick whistle and a lot of fouls here, especially in the second half. And that's going to be the 3rd on Hammond. Gibbs back to the line. And rims out. No good on the first. He'll have one more senior guard. Robinson and Hanley set to check back in. Hammond and McIntyre are out. And he missed both. Robinson the rebound for Pine Bluff. Big possession here, 155 and counting. Golden Lions by 1 with the rock. Love calls for it out high. Top of the key here. Now to Berry. Denying Mosley the basketball. Now the handoff to Mosley. Mosley. Pull up 15-footer, rims out, no good. It's all over the rim, it wouldn't go down. 1.5 to play. TSU with the basketball, down 1. We just knew it was going to come down to this. Had that feel, and every home game has been just like this so far for UAPB, so they've been here before, but they got to find a way to win them. Gibbs got away with a walk. His layup's no good. Hanley's got it on the run out. Hanley wants to go all the way. The block or a charge? Let's see. They're going to call a block, and I believe 2 shots coming up here as Hanley is just relentless in his pursuit to the basket. And he is just a no holds barred kind of guy on those runouts. He is going to attack it, and he's going to attack it hard. And for Chris Thomas, that's his second. 2 free throws here. These are big. 58 seconds remaining. The Golden Lions lead by 1. Hanley Jr. will shoot 2 here and try to extend the lead. First shot coming up for Hanley. And left it short, missed it. Love and Barry come over and talk to him. He's got 1 more here, trying to make it a 2-point game. And he knocks in the second. 61-59, UAPB by a deuce, 55 seconds to go. And Mike Davis wants to call a timeout for Texas Southern and talk some strategy here as they set up a play. So we'll see what Texas Southern wants to do, and you know it's going to come down to some fouls and free throws, as it has all night. Both these teams have shot a lot of free throws in this game, and both teams have got a lot of fouls. And foul trouble is going to play a part for somebody down the stretch here. .54 seconds remaining. Texas Southern will inbound the basketball, trailing by 2 here to UAPB. Inbound it to Gibbs. Left side to Collier, back to Gibbs. Tried to get a screen. Collier's going to fire up a 3. In and out, no good. Barry the rebound. And Barry gets it to Love with 38 seconds left. They kick it ahead to Hanley. Trying to get a timeout called, and they finally get one. George Ivory's livid on the sideline. He's screaming for a timeout. They were trying to get it into the hands of a good free throw shooter, and Texas Southern wouldn't foul him. And now you've got it with the Golden Lions up 2. They don't have to foul. They can choose to play good defense here. The shot clock and the game clock are about 6 seconds apart, so you don't have to foul here. You can choose to play good defense if you want to and still get the ball back, but if the Golden Lions score, it's going to make it very difficult for Texas Southern to win this game. So we'll see what strategy implies here for Texas Southern, and we'll see if the Golden Lions can execute on their end. So still anybody's game here. .9 seconds left. The Golden Lions getting ready to inbound the basketball. Leading by 2, 61-59. Love will inbound it. Right near the scorer's table. They get it to Mosley in the backcourt. Mosley, as they try to trap him, they get it to Hanley, and they will foul with 26 seconds left. You really didn't need to, but they wanted to go ahead and foul what they figure is not a very good free throw shooter, so wanted to get the ball out of Mosley's hands. But as soon as they got it into someone's hands that they wanted to foul, they went ahead and did so. So 26 seconds left. UAPB up by 2, and these are 2 huge free throws here. Got to make at least one of these. Got the first one. Nothing but the bottom. Clutch free throws. Hanley now made 2 in a row after the miss a moment ago. One more coming up here. This one is huge. Got it. And it's a 2-possession game, 63-59. UAPB by 4, 20 seconds left. Johnson driving baseline, the kick out. Thomas goes all the way to the basket. He's fouled, and he'll shoot 2 free throws with 15 seconds left. And if it's on Barry, he's fouled out. Crowd not liking the call. It is on Barry, so Devin Barry fouls out of the game with 2 points, but played some good defense and some key rebounds. Timeout called by George Ivory here with 15 seconds left. Golden Lions leading by 4. And we'll have 2 free throws coming up here in just a minute. At the foul line, it's going to be Chris Thomas, the 6'5" junior from Denver, Colorado. We'll have 2 shots here, trying to cut it to a 2-point game. Makes the first, cuts it to 3. And a big shot right here, as they will look to foul the Golden Lions immediately after a make here or miss. Missed it. Robinson's got it. Robinson fouled with 14 seconds left, and G-Rob is going to the line and have a chance here to make it a 5-point game if he makes both. And that was Blanks with the foul, so he is fouled out with 11 points. And he's been one of their high-energy guys tonight, one of their top players, I believe. Or did they change it? He's still on the floor, but they said that he had fouled out. They're waiting to the very last second here for some reason. He's trying to stay out there, but they have 5 fouls on the scoreboard, and they've announced it that he's fouled out, but he's still trying to stay in the game. Do we need to re-explain the rules here? What's going on? He's going to have to take a seat. Don't really understand what that was all about. He was trying to stay out there, and even though he had fouled out, that's not how the game is played. So finally, he's out of the game. Again, trying to play NBA rules. Texas Southern, you get 6 fouls in the NBA. But we're in college ball. First free throw, got it. Robinson makes it a 4-point game. That's big. One more, trying to push it to 5 here with 14 seconds left. Giovanni Robinson has had a big game tonight. He's got 19. Let's have a crisp 20. Got it. 20-point contest for Robinson makes it a 5-point game. Underneath the basket, missing the layup, but the putback is there for Carter, and timeout called by Texas Southern with 8 seconds left. Back to a 3-point game. So they're going to try to get a steal or a foul immediately, and then we're going to have free throws again. This is going to be one of those deals where the final 15 seconds of a basketball game is going to last about a half hour. So 65-62 the score. Golden Lions up by 3 with the ball here with 7.8 seconds remaining. Set to inbound it. Love gets it to Hammond. Hammond, they're going to have to foul him. It took a couple seconds off, 5.6, and Mike Davis furious with his freshman Mac telling him he's got a foul. And they finally fouled Hammond, but about 3 very valuable seconds ran off the clock before that happened. First shot here for Hammond, missed it. Got to have this one right here. He makes this one, it's pretty much ball game. But if he misses it, he leaves the door open for Texas Southern to tie with a 3. So far, Texas Southern is a perfect 5-0 in conference play. UAPB trying to give them their first loss. Got it, that's big. 4-point game with 5 seconds left. No reason to foul. 3 seconds, just let them have it. And they missed it at the buzzer. Layup's no good, and that's the ball game. The Golden Lions knock off what was the 5-0 Texas Southern Tigers, now 5-1. But the Golden Lions, after starting 0-4, have won 2 in a row and hand Texas Southern their first conference loss of the season. So maybe the Golden Lions are starting to turn the corner with a big 66-62 victory here tonight. Our crew here, Archie Howard, Shelly Roby Ingram, and Randy Kelley up top running 2 cameras tonight. MVP. And for Finley Hill back in the studio, and myself, Tim Stubbs. It was a good one, lots of fun. Golden Lions win it and knock off Texas Southern. Final score 66-62. We say so long from H.O. Clements Arena. Good night and go Lions.